Hello everyone, my name is DeAndre Robinson and welcome back to me looking at my Wimpy Kid Do-It-Yourself book. So the last video I recorded for this was back in July, which is as of me recording this on February 16th, 2021. It's been 7 months or so since I've done the last video of this book. I didn't even realize it's that long. I'm just like, wow, what the heck happened? But whatever. So that's when I did the first part. Now I'm doing the second part. The third part after this video, which should be coming out probably on the 17th or so. I'm gonna do part 3 right after I'm finished with part 2. I'm probably gonna record it today, and then there's probably gonna be a part 4 as well. But anyways, enough of that. In the first video, I did the first 50 pages. In this second video, I'm actually going to be doing only 44, because then there's 44 more pages after that before it gets to like the little comic book section in this book. And then the final part 4, there's like this diary kind of thing. I made my own little story at the back. It's like 22 pages long. So that should be that, and then that'll be its own video. That probably won't take 30 minutes. Like, what, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, the first part I was like, oh dear, it's almost 40 minutes long. Hopefully I can get through this quicker. But anyways, let's get started. This should be fun. So I think it was weird. The last I forget how I did it in the last format of this video. When I went to go back and see, I was holding it up here. And of course I had it facing the screen so that you guys could see what I was reading, but it's like, why can't I just read it like this and then show what's going on? I don't know. All right. So, rules for your family. I'm not going to read Greg's side of the story. I'm just going to read mine. All right. So, let me try and actually do this. All right. I didn't do it like this, did I? I'm not sure. Oh my, what is going on there at the bottom right with Greg? Oh dear. You know what? Yeah, I think right now I'll probably just read it like this and then show the screen what the page looks like. Rules for your family. Should not yell at me. Don't call me while I'm in bed. Greg. It probably should put my name there. Don't let Manny bite me. Chomp. And then I'm saying gasp, but I think I'm supposed to be saying gasp. You see that? Look at the bottom right. I'm like gasp. I should be saying, it just should be a P there. Don't yell at me. I didn't really get yelled at that much. The scope on your classmates. I'm reading. I think these are. I am going to say these names out loud. I don't care. These are probably people. So I'm reading these names. It's like, oh, this is my sister, my brother, my mom, my sister's old boyfriends, people I went to school with. The scope on your classmates. The person you trust to keep a secret, Amanda, who's my sister. She's been in a few of my videos. The person you'd be a good roommate in college. It says Matthew. I don't know if I mean my brother or a classmate of mine who I didn't really talk to. I don't know. The person you trust to go clothes shopping for you, Mommy. I put Mommy. I guess. I don't know. I'm not really. I guess I'd trust myself. The person you trust to give you a haircut, the hair person. It says hair person. The person who's the worst liar. I put Amanda. I put my sister. That's so true. I don't even know if she lies anymore. She has no reason to lie. It ain't like she's trying to hide anything anymore. The person who's most likely to blame a fart on someone else. I put in Ryan. He was like this. He was a super nerd in like school, late elementary and in middle school, and I was friends with him. I don't know. I remember he cried a lot. Hey, Ryan, if you're watching, I'm sorry. The person who's most likely to borrow something and forget to give it back. I put in Caleb. So Caleb was a friend I had in like 4th and 5th grade. And I think he moved to like Utah or something like a long time ago, like 2013. I haven't seen him probably like not since long after I wrote this. Heck, he may have actually moved by the time I was writing this. Maybe not. I think this was, I said in the last video, I think I wrote in this in 2011, 2012. And then I heard that in the last video, I said that I did some updates. But I don't remember like what updates I've done. This may have all been from when I was like 9, 10 years old. The person who'd have the best chance of surviving in the wild, I put John. I think, yeah, there was this really big, massive, muscular kid. This big, strong guy in school. His name was John. The person you'd want to do your homework for you. I put in this guy named Preston, which is one of my sister's old boyfriends. Don't know why. The person who doesn't have a whispering voice, me. And I probably should right now because I'm recording this at 7:08 in the morning. The person you wouldn't want to get in a fist fight with. I also put John, the big muscular guy in school. The person who you wish lived in your neighborhood. Put a guy named Logan in. I had this like friend, kind of. It was more so an acquaintance, even when we like did talk to each other, and that was like a long time ago when we were like in 1st, 2nd grade. I was friends with this kid named Logan. I'll say his full name. If you guys who graduated with me, it was Logan Schultz. Yeah, I hadn't talked to him in, God, I don't know. I feel like maybe I talked to him like once or twice in like middle school, like, hey, I'm alive. But whatever. The person who's most likely to do something crazy on a dare, Caleb. Ooh, something came out of my mouth and landed on the book. The person who you really wouldn't want to get a hold of this book, Caleb. I put like giant word, Caleb there. Yeah, Caleb was a guy that like kind of like took advantage of me. I remember one time he told me that what happened? I'm like, I think there was like a tornado like warning on the news or whatever, and he's like, dude, the tornado took out your mom's place. And my parents are divorced, and my mom lived in a different city. I still visited, but I didn't, but I was explaining to him, I'm like, was it a White House that's right next to another White House? I say that, because we don't live there anymore. It ain't like you'd be able to find it anyway. But I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Let me think. Yeah, but he was just saying yes to everything I was saying, and I actually got concerned. I'm like, oh crap. Why? Why was I so dumb? Even more so than now. It was, I don't blame him for taking advantage of me. I deserve to get taken advantage of. Seriously, was it, did it have a brown, did it have 2 windows? Did it have a front door? Was there a yard with a big tree in the background? Gosh, man. I made up this last ones, but the part about it being a White House next to another small house. I remember saying that to him. Yeesh. Alright. Your life by the numbers. Okay. This should be interesting. I got like some like dandruff in my ear. When it's like that, when you don't have like the best soap. Or when you accidentally like, use body wash on your hair. Or put too much. Longest you've ever gone without bathing. 5 days, I think. That's a long time. Most bowls of cereal you've ever eaten at one time. I put 2. Now I would say it's definitely 3, maybe 4. I don't know, but definitely 3. Longest you've ever been grounded, a week. Ooh. Okay, this is definitely from 2012 at least. Because I think which means Caleb was still around when I was writing this. I think when I was like 11, like right when I was turning 11 in January of 2013, I think I got grounded for like a month, bruh. And getting grounded for like a month is like the ultra like, this death blow in your childhood. I will say this, I got grounded like all the time. I feel like it was every couple months or something. I get grounded for like a week, a weekend. Oh my gosh. It felt like I can't remember if it happened way more often than I think it did, or if it just felt like it happened all the time and it actually was only like a few times a year. Still, I was just like, I remember when it happened, it would just be like the worst thing ever. Now it's like, if I got grounded now, I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, that would suck. It ain't like it won't happen, but I'm trying to think. I don't know. This felt like so long. I remember a week would just take forever. Now it's just like, okay, I'll just get more sleep, I guess, and I don't know. I'll write my book. I'll do some other things than watching YouTube and working on videos. I don't know if it were to happen, but it won't, because, you know. Ladies, you've ever been to school? Never. That's that's not true, because there were after, yeah, I think when I was writing in this book, my parents were still waking me up for school. But yeah, after that, like middle school, high school especially, I'd be late because the alarm wouldn't go off, and you'd wake up and it's like, oh, I'm already missed 2 classes. You know, happened a few times, or several times, quite a lot. I missed the bus more often than I'd probably want to admit. Number of times you've been chased by a dog? 3 times. I know it's been more since then, I'm sure. Number of times you've been locked out of the house? At least 6. I got locked out of the house just a couple weeks ago, actually. Just a few weeks ago. Most hours you spent doing homework in one night? 3, I think. I think I've done more than that now. I think there's this one time when I was in like 6th grade, which I hated. What happened? Yeah, I was doing homework and, you know, math in 6th grade, and we had like this laptop downstairs you know, in our dining room, and I really didn't want to do it. And eventually, I think I fell asleep or something, and I wake up and I'm just still sitting there, and it's like 8 at night, and it's just like, oh god, it was misery. I hated 6th grade. Most money you've ever saved up? $125. Let's just say there have been days where I've made more than $125. Heck, I think there's been a day on my YouTube channel where I made more than $125 in just one day. Yeah, let's just say I have more than $125 saved up right now. By far. You know, spoiler, I guess. That's what happens when you have a job, but with your parents. You save money. And I'm not going to college. Length of the shortest book you've ever used for a book report? Never. I don't think I ever had to do book reports by that time, but I'm sure I did later on. Farthest distance you've ever walked? 7 miles. Huh. If that's true, I don't think I've beaten that. Longest, at least in like one, you know, sitting or whatever, one session. Longest you've ever gone without watching TV? 3 days, I think. 3. Try like 3 months or something. Yeah, this is a long time I go without watching that TV sitting right there. It stays off a lot. Number of times you've gotten caught picking your nose? At least 10 times. Now I probably don't even care. Like sometimes if like, I mean, I'll just like, I'm not even like conscious of it really anymore. Kind of am, but not really. Number of times you've gotten away with picking your nose? At least 10. Yeah. Oh, so that was this page. There's not like any drawings or anything, so it's not that interesting, but you can like see right there what I was just reading. This is taking a while, damn. All right, your life by the numbers, it continues. All right. Age you were when you learned to ride a bicycle? 3. That's probably about right. I was pretty young. I remember riding a bicycle when I was like 4, and I had like these training wheels. I think, did I have training wheels or did I not? I don't know. I feel like I'd be the type of kid who, you know, knowing my dad especially, he'd be the type of guy that would make sure to get rid of those training wheels as soon as I was not needing them anymore. Longest amount of time you spent away from home? 7 days. Yep. That's because I would go to this Christian camp every summer. That's the only reason why. Now, damn, still 7 days. It won't be much longer though if I go to Florida in a couple months. And I say if because who knows what's gonna happen with everything going on in terms of like rules and all that crap. It'll be about 14 days. So that should be updated. This will be updated soon. Amount of time you spend watching TV each day? At least 9. At least 9 hours of TV a day? What the frick was wrong with me? Age you'd pick if you had to stay the same age forever? Oh. It says 11 here. Did I write this when I was 11? But why did I put my longest I've been ever grounded was, a week? This must have been, maybe this is like right. What? Because I feel like I remember I got grounded in like, it was in January, or was it when I was 12? I don't know. I was grounded on so many of my birthdays. I remember there's a video of me like, I was at the table doing math homework. It was a video of my 12th birthday, and I remember that I was like grounded during that time. I was grounded on like my 10th, 11th, and 12th birthday, I think. God, my life sucked. My life sucked. Anyways. Yeah, now if I were to pick the same age forever, like 25, I don't know. Somewhere that's just like old enough to drink, of course. Not old enough where you're starting to have health issues or starting to like get a bit slower, like when you get into your 30s or something. I guess 24, 25, 26 seems good. Number of times you've watched your favorite movie, at least 10. My favorite movie, I have no idea what that is. At the time, I don't know. I don't know what my favorite movie is. Even then, I can't remember. Number of times you've flown on an airplane, 0, and to this day it is still 0. Though I hope I get to visit my grandparents in Idaho eventually, maybe even this year or next year, who knows. And for that, I'll be getting on the plane. So, yeah. Most number of times you've eaten fast food in a single day, twice. Now I'm willing to bet it's 3 times now, I bet, because I know I had McDonald's twice a day when I was working there. Number of states you've been to, 3. So at this time, I'd only been to Ohio, Indiana, and Kentucky. Now I've been to Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, West Virginia, kind of driven through it, Pennsylvania, so that's 6, Maryland, that's 7, Virginia, 8. Virginia because I went to like Arlington Cemetery or whatever, and the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, which is in Arlington, still in the District of Columbia, but also in Virginia. And Maryland to get to Washington D.C. I'm sure we drove like through it, So yeah, Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky. So 8 now, huh? And when I go to Florida, it should also include North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. So then it'll be 12. Huh. All right. Most pets you've had at one time, 5. That is still true. My mom had like 5 dogs at one time, and I think they all ran away in one day. Or she probably just got rid of them. I don't know what happened. Most cavities you've ever had in one dental appointment? None. I've had a lot since then. Most cavities you've ever had in one dental appointment? I'm sure I've had like multiple since then, or quite a lot. Longest you've ever had to wait in the line at least an hour? Probably more than 2 hours now by now, I'm sure. I think there's been times when I've been at like Kings Island, this theme park in Ohio, where I've had to wait, a couple hours almost. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, so I guess I'll show the picture. We've been taking a while just to we're already 20 minutes in, and we're still only 7 pages in. What the heck? I guess because with a lot of these, it's just like I'm doing like a background check, or I'm just saying a lot, or there's a lot of these that are like way more simple at the beginning. I don't know. Anyways, just making sure this is all good. All right. So let's continue. Unfinished comics. So there's like these like little cutie comics or whatever, and then one of them I put as the caption, "Oh, it went to hell. Sorry. Time to spank. Oh, all well." What? Just look at this. At the bottom right, it says, all well. It should say, oh well. What the frick was wrong with me? Why can't I write correctly? Oh, it went to hell at the bottom left. The worm. That's funny. And it just says sorry, which is not even any kind of joke. And neither were the others. Or whatever. Oh dear. Make your own comics. Fart sandwich. Toot. Hee hee. Yum turkey sandwich. Hee hee. Chomp. Ew. Grr. Haha. Fight. And then there's another comment. It says fight. My sandwich is done. It's running. There's a fight. Kick. What is dirty? And you kicked me in the nuts? My clothes are dirty. It says are dirty, but it's O-U-R instead of A-R-E. And you kicked me in the nuts. Sorry. And then I put gay, and then they run away from each other. Look at the bottom right. It says gay, and then they run away because they kicked him in the nuts. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, but I seriously just read that right there. Oh man. Oh man. Alright, catch up with your own catchphrase. I'm not gonna read the thing. I guess I will. You know how some character in a movie or a TV show says something funny and the next thing you know, everyone is saying it? Well, why not come up with your own catchphrase? Print up a bunch of t-shirts and totally cash in. Bonus, come up with another catchphrase and put it on a hat. I guess I didn't know what a catchphrase was. Or understand what the paragraph was even mentioning. Because I just drew Greg Heffley. What is wrong with me? I'm such a retard. Oh my god. And I put in, was I 11 when I was doing that? 11! That's like a 5-year-old. I was so slow. Oh, I'm so slow. In case you get amnesia, people in the movies are always getting clonked on the head, then waking up not remembering who they are or where they came from. In case that ever happens to you, you should write down the most important facts about yourself, so now you can get a head start on getting your memory back. I'm a boy. I am a boy. Bruh, times have changed and that can mean so many different things now. Get clunked in the head. What gender am I? I'm a boy. It says I live in West Carrollton. I didn't even spell the name of the town right. And by the way, that was another town that my mom temporarily lived in for like a few years. Like, this was still my bedroom when I was writing in this. I guess I was like at my mom's place when I was writing in this or whatever. Remember what happened before you got knocked out. That doesn't help because you don't remember that you got knocked out. Eat and drink water. Of course, you're going to remember to eat and drink water because you'll figure out there's something's wrong with your stomach. So, okay, so 3 out of the 4 of these don't work except for the first one, which is I am a boy. I prefer sleeping in red footy pajamas. Oh, that's just Raleigh saying something at the bottom. Alright, there's that. I don't even know if that was clear, but whatever. Okay, this is some tiny text here, kinda. The first 4 walls you'll pass when you get elected president. Ooh, interesting. Be able to hunt in woods. You're able to still do that in a lot of places now. Be able to give children candy, but ask them if they're allergic. Here, and it's a picture of me giving a kid a candy, which totally is not disturbing. That's stupid. Should be able to not get held back, like in school or something. That probably wouldn't be a good idea. And I didn't put that because I got held back. I don't know why I put that. Don't let moms don't let moms dance in car. What the heck? Woohoo! and then scream, we're gonna crash. What the heck am I seriously, all of that I just said is right there. Right there. I'm not making this stuff up. The worst thing, what? Does that say pups? The worst thing I pups did as a kid was when I was, oh, I think it says ever, but it looks like the word pups. I'll show you. The worst thing I ever did as a kid was when I was 4, I pooped in my front yard. I was stupid. And that's a true story. And I'm saying, wonderful. And you see that right there. It says ever. The worst thing I ever. But you see, it says like pups. You know, it looks like pups, but it's supposed to be ever. Alright. Probing questions. Have you ever eaten food that was in the garbage? I probably have by now. If I hadn't, I'm sure I had even done it by the time I've written in this. I'm sure I have. I probably have at some point. Which restaurant do you think makes the best fries? McDonald's. Yeah. Oh, that makes me want some McDonald's. Bruh, I'm actually getting out. Oh, it's 7:30 in the morning. I'm like, wait a minute, is it evening time? I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Ooh, I might get some. You know what? I actually might get some McDonald's. Ooh. What's something you tried once but will never try again? I didn't answer the question because it's not a line. But it would probably, I tried. What's something you tried once but will never try again? Does that mean like a food or like an activity? Something I tried once and would never try again. I do not know. I'm just gonna keep it simple with food and just say cauliflower or whatever it's called, like those like white vegetables or whatever that look like mushroom little things, which are super nasty. Whenever I get those, even if I'm giving them now, I throw them away. I can eat green beans. I can eat, lots of vegetables, carrots. I don't really like a lot of vegetables, but I can handle them. But the white stuff, whatever it's called, ugh. What's something you wish you were brave enough to do? Dentist? What? I think it means go to the dentist. I was probably just writing in something random because I couldn't think of anything. Something I wish I were brave enough to do? I guess ride roller coasters with loops in them, and that roller coasters that go super high. Yeah, I kind of have a fear of them still. But I'm not afraid of the dentist now. Not really. If you could eliminate one holiday, which would you choose? Oh. I didn't even spell Christmas right. I did not even spell Christmas right. I must have just been lazy or something. Or been trying to be funny. Also, McDonald's. It's like Mick space Dolands. You see that there? Look at that. And then look at the bottom. Literally, I had to spell the word Christ as in Jesus Christ. And I've been a Christian like almost my whole life, or basically my whole life, because my parents have been taking me since I was like 6 months old. Christmas. Merry Chrysler. How old do you think a person should have to be when they get their first cell phone? It says 10 there, but if I were to say now, I'd probably be like, I'd say 13 or something. Even though when I was like 11 or 12, I would have not liking that, but I don't know. I feel like a computer might be better if you're, I feel like with the phone, I don't know. And because here's the thing, with the computer, it's a lot easier to, I don't know. I mean, with the phone, you take it everywhere. You can take it to school and all that stuff, you know. But with the computer, it just stays there at the same spot. I don't know. I guess it's less of a responsibility, even though phones are easier to use. I don't know. What's the most boring sport to watch on TV? Football, like always. And to be honest, I still agree. If you could go on a shopping spree at any store, which store would you choose? I put mall. That's not a store. That's a shopping complex. But if I were to choose a store now, any store, I guess Walmart. And here's the reason why. They have video games. They have clothes, not the best clothes, but they have clothes, and they have food. Well, no, okay, it's not saying if there's only one store you could shop at, because eventually you'd have to go begging for people, you know, because you couldn't buy food. I'm sure there's some kind of like electronic store that has like a lot of computers and laptops and all that, but I can't really think of any that like any names for them. If I can't remember. I don't know. If someone wrote a book about your life, what would the title be? Daniel Robinson's Life. Nice. I don't know what it'd be. I'd probably put in my middle name too. Daniel J. Robinson's Life. Yeah, but I'm not going to come up with the title. Practicing your signature. Oh my god. My signature when I was 11 is better than my signature now. Look at that. That's better than a signature I would do now. I suck at signatures now. List your entries. I know shirt, hand, feet. Not like point to like the body part, but like what happened. I guess for you know, there's like the picture. When I was like 6 years old, I tripped on a basketball and I was running on like the court, you know, the basketball court or whatever. And there's like a big like circle or whatever. It was probably like, you know, if my head was like as big as it were now and it happened now, it was probably like this big. It was a big, no, huh? I don't know. It was a big circle. It was like a couple inches in length and width. I remember only like a tear like came out, but I wasn't like, eh, but like a tear came out, and I don't even remember it hurting that much. I was, you know, oh man, that was crazy, bruh. And it was there for like at least a month, and I saw it like slowly fading away every day. That big giant bump I had on my head. And let me just say, I was dumb before then, so don't blame that on my stupidity. A few questions from Raleigh. Do you believe in unicorns? No, I put no, and now I would say unicorns are technically just one-horned animals, so I guess a rhinoceros. But in terms of like mythical unicorns, not like, I mean, I believe in like an afterlife and all that, heaven, new earth and all that, but like unicorns on like this planet, like mythical unicorns, no. If you ever gotten to meet a unicorn, what would you say? Ask it. And I said hi. That's not what that he said. What would you ask it? Not what would you say to it. Ask it a question. Have you ever drawn a picture that was so scary that it gave you nightmares? No. How many nights a week do you sleep in your parents' bed? 0. Have you ever tied your shoes without help from a grown-up? Yes, I learned to tie my shoes pretty late. I was like, I learned to tie my shoes when I was 6 years old. Is that bad? I can't tell if that's bad or not. Have you ever gotten sick from eating cherry lip gloss? No. Are your friends jealous that you're a really good skipper? No. Yeah, those were dumb questions from Raleigh. I don't know how did I get through the first video a lot quicker. Why am I? Is it because I'm like telling stories here or something? I don't know. Design your own sandwich. Oh my. Stack your sandwich here. Bun, chips, chicken nuggets. Ooh, chicken nuggets and chips. So it's 2 buns, chips, chicken nuggets, and bun. Wow, that is a nasty sandwich. But look at that. There's my sandwich. If I were to design a sandwich now, I would have white cheese on it. White cheese. Ooh, I think McDonald's has released the Shamrock Shakes. I'm gonna get one. I'm so getting McDonald's today. A Shamrock Shake. No. My mind's going all over the place. If I were to make a sandwich now, 2 buns, of course, like white cheese, bacon, sausage, and like spicy McChicken, or just chicken, spicy chicken nuggets, but it's like chicken patty, spicy chicken patty with honey mustard on it. That'd be pretty nice. That's making me hungry. You know what? I'm gonna freaking order some McDonald's. I'm probably gonna get something for breakfast. Damn. The biggest mistake you've ever made. April 1st. I couldn't even spell April. What was wrong with me? It's April. April 1st Fools. Haha. Sleeping at 7 p.m. Greg. Oh, I'm trying to sleep at 7 p.m. but then I'm getting called out for dinner. Never being Riley's friend. Want to be friends? Biggest mistakes. Oh, that's funny. You can pause and read that. The stuff on the left side. And there's my stuff on the right side. Obviously. Hey guys, the stuff I put in, it's on the right side, just in case you couldn't tell. Oh my gosh. Create your own sports team. Team name, Steelers. Create your own sports team. Don't steal from the Steelers. City, Miamisburg. Sport, football. Logo, unknown. I just didn't feel like drawing. Team mascot, unknown. If I were to have a team mascot, I'd make it a hedgehog or something, probably. And then the logo, I don't know. Probably a hedgehog with some like cool design or whatever. Starting roster, name, the football winners. That would be my team name. And 1 through 5 is because I think it's supposed to be unknown. The football winners. Look at that. So I put in name next to where it's supposed to be just like a chart. So you're not supposed to write anything on the, after the name. You're supposed to write names of people and the numbers. Probably like famous football players. Like Tom Brady. And that's the only one I can name because I don't like football. Unfinished comics. So I don't know. Hey, hi, ho. What? There's my comment on the third, right there. What the hell is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I think I'm saying that way more than I did in the last video. Make your own comics. That's gonna hurt. Try to hit me. Stick. I can't even read what I've written. Yeah. Oh man. That's that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt bad. I put in like captions. The ball coming smack. Ouch. Just try and like analyze this for yourself because I barely can. Try and analyze like what I'm trying to do in these 2 comics, which I think, yeah, they're separate. Try and analyze that. Analyze that. I'm going crazy. Alright. Do this maze and then check to see if you're smart, if you're dumb or smart. So it's an impossible maze, basically, that hits Roderick's activity pages. Fill in the blank. Who is awesome? There's Rod, and then like there's the eye that's like you're supposed to put an eye, whatever. I put Rod Rock, not Roderick, because I'm so funny. Are you embarrassed that you pooped in your diapers today? I put in no originally, and I scrabbled it out, and then put in yes. That's funny. That's funny. I had some humor then. Do you want to start a band? Well, I guess you're out of luck because the best name is already taken, and that's Loaded Diaper. But if you still want to start a band, then you can use this mix and match thing. First half, second half. Wicked Lizard, Nasty Dagger, Violent Smells. I'd even put something after Rabid. Killer Pigs. Rancid Sickle. P.S. if you use one of these names, you owe me $100. Wow. That's funny. At the bottom right. Now, I know that's not really a lot about me. But whatever. I am a moron. If you put the in the mirror. Hold this up in the mirror and sit and read it as loud as you can. Roderick is just a gem. Form your own band. So I've been recording longer than the original video was. Charming. Band name, I didn't. Genre, logo, drum. Why did I put drum right there? I put the word drum like right there, but it's supposed to be just like the ground, like the wall and the floor, like touching in the background. What the heck is wrong with me? Design a poster that advertised your first show. I put unknown. Just not interested in that stuff, and still am not. Write your own song. It's unknown again, but you can read what Roderick did right there if you pause the video and look at that. We're Loaded Diaper. Yes, it's a diaper overload. I'm gonna sing this right now. Diaper Overload by Roderick Heffley. We're coming through your speakers, running through your town. I'm not gonna try and sing well. Plus I can't be super loud right now because it's still morning. We're pouring through your headphones, your eyes are turning around. We're pumping up the volume, we can't be stopped. Your brains are leaking out of your ears, your head's about to pop. This is a diaper overload, and you better run for cover, cause we're about to explode. Said it's a diaper overload, and your mother's gonna shudder when this diaper hits the road. The pressure's building up, now we're about to bust out. Rockin' stadiums, gymnasiums, if you're feeling the shout. Yes, it's a diaper overload, and you ain't been discovered since the last time it snowed. I literally just sang that. Yes. Can I copyright this and make it its own video? Screenshot this, Daniel J. Robinson. Screenshot this. I'm holding it up. Screenshot. Let me just hit my microphone a bunch of times so I can look at the audio file for this and remember to to sing this. Design your own tour bus. Oh. And I didn't take any of the suggestions at the bottom left, like a bathroom and televisions and whatever. Nope, just some generic designs because I did not feel like the bus driver is saying my life stinks. Bruh. That's funny. We're getting close. Okay. Just a few more pages. And this is about 5-6 minutes longer than the last video. Plan the ultimate road trip. People to invite: Logan, Joey, Mikey, me. Those are just some people I know from church and school. Things to pack: chips, cookies, TV, toys, games, books, papers, clothes. No computer stuff or no phone. If I were to go on a trip now, of course I'm sure. Could you actually have a desktop computer in a tour bus with if you could plug it in? Probably. I probably wouldn't be the most best I don't know, could you? I'm assuming you can, but whatever. But I'm just saying it wouldn't be as good as something that's wired in and all that, than something that's mobile. But music, the brain, unknown. Places to see. Ooh, these are places to see: Texas, California, Disneyland, Kings Island. Cocoa Pool, Empire State Building, something mall. Huh. If I were to do that now, I'd probably say Florida. I'd probably put countries. Well, it's a road trip, so you can't like go to many other countries. You could go to Canada or Mexico, but and then other parts of like Central America, like Honduras and all that. But statewide, I'd say all the states, Canada, Mexico. I don't know. Map your route, and it's just a bunch of squiggly lines going in like zigzag downward. Or home. It says home, and then it's like, you know, we're going all over the place. Your dressing room requirements. Everything I want. I don't know. You can read this. There's not a whole lot to that. And then finally for page 94. How well do you know your friend? Oh. Oh my. It looks like there's gonna be a lot of more stuff that's gonna like take a while in the next video. But anyways, guys, that is it for this video of me doing my Wimpy Kid Do It Yourself book. That took over 45 minutes to record. I'm proud that I was able to just read that through, go through that right now. Yeah, so in the next video, I'll be doing page 94 through 138. And then in part 4, I will be doing this. There's like this little comic that's like 20-something pages long. That's in the back. Now, here's what I will say. If the first part of this like only takes like 20 minutes or so, then I'll probably just have read the little comic area too. Because if it's gonna take 45 minutes as well to record the third and fourth video, might as well make it just a third video. But for now, as always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to share.